Hi, my name is Mary Beth Pfeiffer, Independent Senior Sales Director with Mary Kay Cosmetics, and I want to be one of the first to welcome you into Mary Kay and congratulate you for opening the doors of your own business. In Mary Kay, we're in business for ourselves but never by ourselves. We have a full support system here to help us along our way on our journey, and I want you to include me in that support system. Feel free to give me a call, text, email me if you have any questions, concerns, or just if you want to share something exciting with me. I'd love to hear from you. So let's begin. What's the next step? Where do you go from here? When you open your starter kit, there's going to be a DVD there. Open that up, put that in, read that, enjoy that. One thing that is going to show you is that you're normal. You're probably excited, nervous, maybe wondering why you ever even decided to start this journey, but you are normal, and using the support materials that are available to you will help you realize that. The next thing that I recommend that you do is to find a weekly success event. There you're going to get training, inspiration, motivation, everything that you need to help you be successful. You see, when you're in business by yourself or for yourself, sometimes you need that outside input just to move you forward. So find a success meeting. It truly is a sisterhood, and they will support you and help you all the way, every step of the way on your journey. So the next thing that I want you to find in your starter kit is your Start Something Beautiful magazine. This is a fabulous magazine. It is filled with a lot of information. It's going to teach you or talk to you about who to book, when to book, how to set up for your skincare class, what to do. So make notes in this, make this your own, tab where you want to, and call me if you have any questions. But this is really going to be your Mary Kay Bible. There's just a lot of information here for you. So find your Start Something Beautiful magazine and keep it at your fingertips. The next thing that I want to talk to you about is your next business decision as a businesswoman, and that is if you'd like to carry inventory or not. Inventory in Mary Kay is optional, but we do have the privilege of being able to carry it. You know, Mary Kay was in a lot of other several other sales companies before she started her own business with Mary Kay Cosmetics. And one of the things that she felt in that those other companies is she was frustrated with the fact that she didn't have the inventory to sell right at hand. I've had some personal experience with this too. I started my business twice. The first time I started with just a little bit of inventory. I held my first 3 skincare classes. They weren't very good. I didn't have any incentive to go out and sell more because I didn't really have what they needed. I had to try to get it in. I just was not inspired, and I kind of felt like I was selling. The second time I started with a full store, with a full inventory. I bought everything that we had in our inventory. I never felt like I was selling. I was out the door. I was inspired and motivated to go out and sell the product. In fact, I didn't really even feel like I was selling. I could show it, I could tell them about it, and they bought it. So it was more of a show and tell situation, and I felt the business was much simpler. So what I want to do is I want to take you through some of your options as a new consultant, because there's bonuses available to you, and I want to take you through some of the steps why I feel that inventory made such a difference the second time I started. The first reason why I think it makes a difference is I really do believe that the eye buys. I think when a woman touches, feels, holds, experiences the products, she's more likely to purchase more. There's just something about that. She tries the skincare, she loves it, she buys it, but she sees that eyeshadow and she gets that, and then she realizes, oh, my mascara's low, so she gets that, and oh, I'll throw that foundation primer in with it. Oh, by the way, I have a shower tomorrow. What could I take? Oh, the set hands, that would be perfect. You know, it's just, you are going to get more add-on sales when you have inventory on hand. I also think that a woman looks at you more professionally when you have inventory in hand. So when she runs out of something, she calls you and she knows she can have that mascara instantly or her foundation instantly, and she is less likely to walk into that department store or the drugstore and pick up that mascara and then think, oh god, I'm going to get my foundation, or maybe I need to try this, or oh, maybe I'll get that lipstick or lip gloss. you keep her out of that environment. She depends on you for those products, and she's more likely to purchase more from you when you have inventory. We are a society of immediate gratification, and when we buy something, we want it, we want to try it, we want to have it immediately, and inventory gives that woman that option to do that. I have to tell you that my sales almost tripled when I started the second time and I had the inventory in hand. The second reason why I think inventory is really important is it saves time. You know, as women, we wear many hats. We're wives, we're mothers, some of us have other jobs. I mean, there's just a lot of hats that we have as women. And when you have inventory, you can make a lot of money in a short period of time, and your time is becomes much more valuable. Let me explain to you why I say that. You go out and hold a skincare class in a couple hours, and you sell $500 worth of product. So now I'm going to give you two scenarios. I'm going to give you the scenario that you do not have inventory. You write up those sales, you collect the money, you take the money home, you get home, you've got to sit down, you need to order those products, you need to wait for them to come in, then you need to set up times to deliver all those products. So you go out and you deliver those products, you have to re-show them how to use that product, re-enthuse them about that product, and then book their checkup facial for 2 weeks later. Okay, that's the first scenario. Second scenario, you have inventory. You go and you do that skincare class for a couple hours. You collect the $500. You give them $500 worth of product. You book their checkup facial in 2 weeks. You go back and you do that checkup facial. They're excited about that product. They've invited their friends. You've now sold a second $500 in the same amount of time that you're just delivering the products from before. So your time is valuable. Inventory helps to build the value in your time, and you make more per minute that you work. Okay? So third reason why I think inventory is important is stuff happens. You know, a woman tries the skincare. They might try that Time-Wise Repair, and they touch and they feel their skin and they say, oh, I've just got to have that. And they write you a check for $199, and they order that skincare, and you go home, you order it, and you're going to get it to them really quick. But in between there, they suddenly find out that their daughter needs glasses, or their son needs braces, or they need something for football or whatever. Something comes up, and she thinks, oh my gosh, I need cash, and where can I get that cash? Well, you know what? Maybe I should put my skincare on hold. So she calls you and she says, you know what? I've got to put myself second, and I've got to cancel my skincare, because as women, don't we put ourselves second a lot of times? And so, you know, I'll just have to get that later. Stuff happens. But you see, if she bought the skincare and she took it home and she's using it, she's excited, she never gives it a second thought. That never enters her mind. She's excited about, she's using it. It's not an issue. So that's why I also believe that inventory is important. The other thing is, you reap the excitement, or her excitement, off that product. For instance, she is excited about the product. She goes home, she uses it the next day, she puts on her skincare, she puts on her makeup, she goes to work, and everybody comments that she looks great, and she says, oh, I tried this new Mary Kay, and I just love this repair, or just love my Time-Wise, or whatever. She's loving the products, and you get to reap off that benefit of her selling the product for you. But if she has to wait for 2 weeks, you have to get her re-enthused about that product, or she receives her product and she puts it on, and there's just never that residual excitement that came from the appointment that spread into her putting it on the next day, that immediate gratification. So that's the third reason why I really believe in inventory. The fourth reason is, one of the things that I found is I was more motivated. I mean, when I saw that product on my shelf, I was motivated to get out the door and turn it into cash. It is instant cash. You go out, you sell $500, you have cash in your hand. So it's like an ATM machine if you have inventory on your shelf. So that that was one of the things that I felt. To this day, if I start getting low on something, I feel myself, I feel my stopping, I feel my momentum slowing down. So I always want to keep a full store on my shelves. So it motivates me to go out and sell. So let's talk about some of the incentives that you have as a brand new consultant. See, Mary Kay has the statistics, and they know that consultants are more successful when they carry inventory. So they have incentives just for you to help you make that decision. I have to tell you, when I made that decision, I was really nervous about it. I was thinking emotionally, a lot of times, as we do as women. It's like, oh, can I be successful? Should I invest the money? Oh, all this stuff, or maybe I shouldn't. And because I didn't have the money, I had to borrow the money. I had to borrow the money for the starter kit. So you're already ahead of me. But I didn't have access to the funds, and I was scared, and I was visiting with my husband, and he really helped me put things in perspective. My husband's been in the grocery business for a lot of years, and he said, first of all, Mary Beth, you're doubling your money. You're doubling your money. See, he shared with me that, he has to make a living off of 2 or 3 cents profit on an item, and we double our money. So he made it really clear to me that if Bank A would double your money, you would go to Bank B to borrow the money to deposit it in Bank A to double the money. So why not invest in yourself? And that made perfect sense to me. The other thing that he said to me is, he said, Mary Beth, this company guarantees your success. Your risk is very minimal. In Mary Kay, they give you a 90% buyback guarantee. You have an entire year to decide if you love this business, and they'll buy your inventory back at 90%. They invest a lot more in us than we ever invest in them, because they have to destroy that inventory once it goes out. So it is really important to know that you have that guarantee. This is what he said to me. He said, Mary Beth, if somebody would guarantee my business by 90%, I'd be opening stores up across the United States. That helped put that in perspective for me. So let's talk about the incentives and the nuts and bolts about inventory. First of all, there's an incentive. If you make this decision in your first 15 days, Mary Kay will customize a glamour look just for you. This is a $115 value, and it will be customized just for you with your color contrast, your facial shape. What a wonderful bonus to get in your first order. It comes in this beautiful little box. You can't wait to rip it open and go try it on. So this comes with whatever package that we talk about, and it's $115 value. Next, you also receive bundles. You receive product bundles, and you have 7 different choices of product bundles depending on how much inventory you decide to start with. So let's start at the beginning. Let's start at the first level, which is a $600 level. This level is for the consultant who just wants a very bare minimum. Really, of course, we can customize this for you, but with a $600 inventory, you're getting 2 of each of the formulas of Miracle Set. You're getting a couple repairs, a couple microdermabrasions, a couple set hands, and a few other incidentals. That is about what you receive. So you invest $600, you get $1,200, you get your free look, and you get to choose one of the 7 bundles. The next level is the $1,200 level. At the $1,200 level, we can start tossing in a few of the glamour items. You can get a few eyeshadows, you get some of the mascaras, and we start expanding a little bit that way. You're still not getting a foundation line, but you are starting to get some of the colors. And you get a second bundle. So you get your free look and you get 2 bundles. You get your choice. The next is our $1,800 level, and that's what we call our star level. And at that level, not only do you get your free look, but you get a free prize. Don't we love prizes and incentives? You get to choose something out of the prize brochure. And it's very prestigious in Mary Kay to be a star consultant. So that's the star level, and you get 3 bundles. Now, at this level, you're starting to be able to add. So not only do you get your time-wise skincare and repair skincare, but you get a small run of botanical skincare. So now you can service your meat and potato customer with a time-wise Miracle Set. And you can can do that woman who wants it all with a repair, who really wants her skin to feel and look fabulous. You can service the woman who maybe has sensitive skin or starting skincare with a botanical line. So you've got all three of those. You also get a foundation run line at this point. So you can choose either the matte foundations, the luminous foundations, the mineral foundations. So you'll be able to at least have a run of some type of foundation on hand. You'll also at least get one of each of the eyeshadow colors, your mascara, a few eye pencils, and a few lip glosses. So now you can see that your line is expanding. So with the 1800 level, you get a Star Consultant prize, you get your personal look, and you get 3 bundles. The next level is the $2,400 level, and at this point in time you get to start picking up a second foundation line. So you could choose both the luminous and the matte, or maybe you could do the matte and the mineral depending on what you're wanting to carry. You start expanding into the bronzing powders and the highlighters and some of those individual products. So it starts expanding that line. You get more than one of each of the eyeshadow colors and the cream to powder eyeshadow colors. So you just have more choices at this level. At that level, you do still get your Star Consultant prize. You still get your free look. You still get you get 4 bundles at that point. So things start expanding a little bit. The next level I'm going to talk to you about is the 3000 level. At this level, you get all of the skincare lines. You're going to be getting the Time-Wise Miracle line. You're going to get the Repair line. You're going to get the Botanical. You're going to get a splash of the Velocity. You'll be able to get the acne treatment products. You're going to be able to expand into the lash products. So the Lash Builder. You're going to be able to expand into the primers and all those cutting edge products that women want and desire at this point in time. And you get to choose 5 bundles. So everything that I talked about, your look, the star price, 5 bundles, all of that is going to be available to you at the $3,000 level. Now, let's talk about the 36 level. The 36 level, what you receive in that is you receive all the lines, you receive the primers and the powders and everything in the color line. Plus on top of that, you're going to get a splash of our fragrances. So if you go to a skincare class and somebody says, oh, I want one of those Bella Ballaras, I absolutely love Bella Ballara, you at least have one on hand. Or maybe they're going to say, you know what, I want to treat my husband to something special. I want some of that True Original. At least you're going to have a True Original on your shelf. Now don't get me wrong, you're not going to be deep in anything, but at least you're going to get a splash of everything so you feel like you have a full store. With that, you get to choose 6 of the 7 bundles. You get to choose, or you still get your look, and you get to choose an even more fabulous star prize. So that's at the 36 level. But what I want you to know is that we can customize these sets for you at any level. So if there's something you absolutely love, we can make sure that we get that in there for you. And you can be successful wherever you start. It just becomes a little bit easier with the more product that you have on hand, just for the reasons that I mentioned before. But I want to assure you that I'm at your side and I want to help you be successful on your journey of success. So please give me a call and I'll help you with the options for you. We also have a worksheet that you can fill out to help you determine what's best for you. Just remember that whatever you can conceive, your mind can conceive, you can achieve. So believe in yourself and make it happen.